Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a little bit of alt account questing because I literally have not been on here since Camp Western. So if that says anything. Also, I don't know what we're doing main quest stuff, and the last time I did main quest anything, it just stopped recording. So we're gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen again. We need to discuss this with Fripp and the other druids. I'll get Linda. You can inform Elizabeth and Valdo so the meeting can get started as soon as possible. So we had done the oil rig one where we had to go out into the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I don't really know how to start these videos, but that's what we're doing. Just a little FYI. Can I not do anything with this? That's so weird. Just an FYI. Today at work, I literally just got home from work. I thought there was a wasp on me. So, I kicked my leg up, and then my left hand, so it felt like it was, in the back of my knee, my knee pit, okay? And I thought that it was there. So I kicked my leg up. This was my left leg. So then I put my left arm down, and I rammed my left thumb into the back of my knee. There was nothing there, by the way. And all I heard was that it popped, and it hurts really bad right now, and it sucks because I'm also left-handed. And also, when you're playing a game with WASD, many people play it with their left hand. So jumping might be a little interesting, but we'll have to see. I understand, Zari, what horrible hardships you have endured and what important information you have managed to discover. The druid meeting has to take place immediately. Ride up the spiral-shaped path and follow it in a clockwise direction to get to the druid meeting through the portal, just like last time you went there. I haven't had to do this in so long. Wait, clockwise? So this way? Hang on. Wait. This way. I go to college, I swear. This is exciting. And let me in. Time and space merge. Everything is calm. Always in motion. Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't. I wanted to turn the sound up. That's like a frickin' umbrella or a mushroom. What's going on, Fripp? This is the old Fripp model, is it not? Together again, the Druids and the Soul Riders. Troubled times call for desperate measures. We have just been informed of the news Zari has brought forward from her breakneck adventures, and there are quite a few issues that need our careful consideration. I think it was quite reckless to bring such a strong Aideen's light to Scarecrow Hill. Anything could have happened. The Shadow Witches could easily have captured Zari and devoured her soul in the Reign of Shadows. Oh, I was not informed of my soul could be devoured. Don't be silly. The fact that Zari possesses such power is in fact a blessing. Your bickering makes my ears hurt. She had no choice but to find the apple. We knew this and she succeeded. It is desirable that the powers that Zari possesses should also be controlled. We must prioritize her training. Right now, however, we have important matters to discuss. Let us review the facts one more time. Alex, please give us a summary. Okay. Maybe this will tell us what had happened before because I don't know. Sure, Fripp. We know that Justin is in Dark Core's secret headquarters, which has been built on some kind of oil rig southwest of Jorvik. Zari overheard a discussion between Mr. Sands, two Dark Riders, and Justin. They were saying that they had been fooled out of Justin's horse, which, as we now know, was supposed to become a Dark Rider horse, for Justin, in fact. So Justin is a Dark Rider now. Yes, we think so. Maybe not fully fledged member yet, but he is not there against his will. He did not want to be rescued by Zari, but we don't know if he felt pressured to say that only so Zari would not get caught. Zari heard rumors that Mr. Sands has manipulated Justin's memory, so we're not sure that it's Justin's own choice to be a Dark Rider. Okay, so all hope for Justin is not lost. Correct. Maybe not. I'll continue. Before Zari was forced to run away head over heels, I wish you guys saw that because that was a whole mess. She heard them say that there must be 4 Dark Riders and that they are missing one to be able to do what needs to be done. And whatever it is that needs to be done, it has to be done before the Soul Riders beat them to it. But what is it that Dark Core wants to accomplish with the 4 Dark Riders before we do this thing, which we have no idea what it is? I'm sorry.
What?
But what is it that Dark Core wants to accomplish with the 4 Dark Riders before we do this thing, which we have no idea what it is? I don't know why my brain is just not comprehending that. Zari has already figured it out. I have? I guess I have. Yes, Zari has come to the terrible conclusion that Dark Core is trying to speed up their efforts to summon Garnock, assisted by their Dark Riders. Is that what the tornado's for? This is what I mean by, I don't pay attention to the story quest anymore.
That's impossible.
Unfortunately, it may very well be possible. Our Soul Rider's primary duty is to fight Garnock. You can be sure that the Dark Riders, being the opposite in every way to our Soul Riders, must have some connection to Garnock. If we're soul riders, why are they just called dark riders? It's not like we're light riders. Dark Core's secret agenda has always been to strengthen Garnock and control the power to rule the world. We've known this for quite some time. There is nothing that indicates that this is no longer true. It is too likely for us to take a chance that is no longer their plan. Definitely explains why Mr. Sands is back again, as he is somewhat of an expert in this area. He must have come up with something new to have come back to Jorvik again, especially after what happened last time. Giggles. The Lost Light Ceremony Book. That was what I was thinking. 2. Mr. Sands has found the Lost Light Ceremony Book, the book that describes how the Soul Riders perform the light ceremony to stop Garnock. Oh no, I think you're right, Linda. How do you think that Mr. Sands has found the book? In that case, he and his Dark Riders could run the ceremony backwards and make Garnock stronger. Is that how that works? If this is the case, then he has all, oh my gosh, I can't read. If this is the case, then he has all he needs to tear down the fragile walls that keep Garnock behind the horizon of our reality. Goodness gracious. Let Adine's light be with us. Everything is lost if Mr. Sands succeeds. If it's a fragile wall, why haven't we spent time trying to make it less fragile? We don't know if it is that bad yet. That's right, let's hope we've got it all wrong. But friends, we cannot assume that we are wrong and must act accordingly. We need to act, and we need to gather our soul riders. We still don't have any good leads on locating Lisa and Anne. Information collected by Zara confirms that Dark Core really is behind their disappearances. Can we find out any more information? We also really need to get started on training Zara so she can be a real soul rider. I'm still not a real soul rider. How much story is there in this game? Who knows when we're going to find Lisa and Anne? We need alternative plans. What more should we be doing right now? Is there anything else we can do to interfere with Dark Core even more? I think that maybe we should plan another visit to Dark Core. They must be a little slower than they are one Dark Rider, as they are one Dark Rider and at least one horse short. Just imagine if we could get Justin out, or if we find the Lost Light Ceremony book that Mr. Sands now has in his possession. It goes without saying that going back there is a huge oh my gosh. It goes without saying that going back there is a huge risk to take, but it might be worth it to be able to get some more important information. Let's finish the meeting now so we can do some more planning. We have gained some time until they find a new horse for Justin. Elizabeth, you are responsible for making sure that Zara gets as much training as possible before we decide on our next course of action. See you again soon. Go in peace, Druids and Soul Riders. Can I just say that I did not get a single word in that whole meeting? I was talked for. Okay, Elizabeth, what have you got for me? There was a lot to discuss, and all of it was important. We know a lot more now than we did before, thanks to you. We know we're short of time, and there is constant threat of darkness in the shape of Garnock. But our next move needs to be planned well. We'll move on with the next step when we are ready for it. Does this mean I just chose this quest just for it to be a tomorrow quest or a reputation thing? Now we need to plan and prepare so our next step produces the result we want. If the situation is as bad as we think, then one wrong move and Dark Core might well succeed with our evil plan. Fripp thinks we should begin to get ready for a new expedition to Dark Core's headquarters to find out more about their plans. I'll contact you when I'm ready to go in. Is there anything? Oh, James! Oh, James. Hello, Zari. I'm completely worn out after many long sleepless nights. Can you believe it? What? No, it isn't because I've been playing video games all night. It's something else. I totally don't do that either. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep for a long time. I've been tormented by horrible nightmares every night. Do you think you could help me? I suppose. It's kind of my whole job here. Thank you. I've been a nervous wreck from this oh my gosh. Why can't I read English? It's my first and really only language. Thank you. I've been a nervous wreck from this lack of sleep and can't get any work done. The worst part is that I can't remember my dreams. I don't think I dream at all. As soon as I fall asleep, I wake up again, all cold, sweaty, and scared out of my wits, but I can never remember the dream. I have a feeling it has something to do with something in my past, but what could it be?
I don't know.
Can someone really interpret other person's dreams? In that case, it might be possible to find out what my dreams really mean. Mrs. Holdsworth, you say? You think that she might have some tips for us? Maybe the old lady is really clever. Could you ask her? I'm not in the mood to travel myself at the moment. I'm a wreck. You already have a good relationship with her, right? If you bring this up with her, maybe it won't be so expensive for me. I guess. Mrs. Holdsworth. James needs something. So the little kid is having nightmares then, and he can't remember them. Sounds like he's dreaming about something he has blocked out, something horrible or traumatic from long ago. But to answer your question, yes, I can have a go at interpreting his dreams, but I'll need your help. Oh my gosh. A dream machine. Sleeping pills. And turnips. Let's do the dream machine first. I need to borrow Carney's strange contraption that he uses as a comparison machine up there at the vineyard. Write over to him and ask if we can borrow it for a day or two. It is absolutely vital for us to be able to project James's dreams to us. What about the pills? To dream, you need to sleep. Even if James daydreams sometimes, it won't help us in this case. He needs to be asleep, like a bear in hibernation. He needs to, wow. To get him to do what we'll need To get him to do that, we'll need some sleeping pills, and the vet in Silverglade Village will most likely have some. Are we giving him? What are we giving him? You know, because this is a horse game, right? Do you know what they give horses? Okay, we need dream turnips. They're normally used in this kind of dream project, and I know that Barney, over by the silo, grows excellent specimens to sell to dream researchers in Yorvik City. Ask Barney if we can have 2 turnips. Okay, we've got to go to the vineyard, Barney, and the vet. Go to Barney first. Barney, I need 2 tulips. My horse is so slow. Wow, dream tulips? Here you go. Take these dream turnips, not tulips. Oh my gosh. Well, that was easy. No questions asked, except for dream turnips. I actually love turnips. I guess we could go to the vet. What are you gonna give me? Hello, Zara. Beautiful day in Yorvik, isn't it? Sleeping pills? I don't hand those out to just anyone. That is a powerful and dangerous medication. It sure is. But please. I need the pills for a project with Mrs. Holdsworth to cure James's sleeping problem. I understand. That's okay then. Take this bottle. These sleeping pills are really for the lemmings up by the North Link who can't have sleep because of all the road work going on up there, but now they have earplugs instead. Cheaper and healthier. So take these. They should do the trick. Up to the vineyard we go. We have arrived. Carney, I need your dream machine. Mrs. Holdsworth wants to borrow my adorable contraption. Is it this thing? I've just ordered a new comparison machine so she can have my old one. You're welcome. She doesn't need to return it when she's done. I have my new one that just needs a little tuning. Okay, I'm gonna open my inventory, okay? And you're not gonna judge me. It was this. I keep trying to move my camera like the Sims way. So we've got Aideen's light, 2 turnips, sleeping pills, and a comparison machine. Seems normal to me. Turnips, very nice turnips. Now I need a cat to incubate them overnight to give them the necessary effect for our little dream project.
What do you mean?
I do have a cat, somewhere. Here, kitty kitty. Good job with the sleeping pills. Prescribed to lemmings. Give me a break. Okay. Perfect. This old machine should do the trick. Oh my gosh. As I'm sure you know, James is Alex's little brother, and I'm sure she knows more about James's past than James does himself. I think you should tell Alex about what James is going through at the moment and ask her to come here tomorrow when we are ready. Alex was here earlier and said she was going to speak with Conrad the blacksmith. I'm sure you'll find her there. Tell little James when we're going to start the project. Since he is the main person involved, it'll work better if he's on time. Linda has a special gift and sometimes has visions. We need her as a final link between us who are awake and the sleeping James. You can ride over to the vineyard and ask Linda to come help. Can you ride over to the vineyard and ask Linda to come and help us? I'm sure she's up there or in the library. Are you supposed to be here? Hello, so my little brother is having nightmares? Of course I'll try to help. I'm sure I remember more of his past than he does, that little scatterbrain. Tomorrow? No problem. I'll see you at Miss Holdsworth. Bye for now. Hello, Zari. James is having nightmares and you need me to help with some kind of vision link between you and James? Precisely. Oh, an adventure. I'd love to help you and Mrs. Holdsworth. I don't have Meteor at the moment though, so can we ride double? I guess. Actually, no. Wow, we got here so fast. Did you like teleporting through time and space? I think that's great. That was fun. I can tell Willowfall really trusts you. Yeah, for the 2 seconds that we were riding. Tomorrow? So soon? Perfect. I'll definitely be there. This has to stop. See you tomorrow. If I don't sleep in. Ha ha ha. Thank you, dearie. Let's continue with the preparations. Usually the turnips need to be incubated by a cat overnight, but these ones are particularly hardy, so that won't be necessary. Moving on. What the heck? We're all here and ready. James, you're so small you only need a quarter of a sleeping pill. Put the turnips in your ears, lie down on the table, and we'll get started. Ready? Are we giving him surgery? I'm ready. Turnips in place. Sleeping pill swallowed. James, are you okay? Zari, I don't really sleep well on my back. After taking that pill, my legs are completely numb. That's not good. And I can't roll over by myself. Can you turn me over? Can you breathe? Are you okay? Much better, thank you. I'm much more comfortable now. I think I can sleep. James is sleeping like a log. Let's see if all of our preparations have paid off. In a little while, we'll get his dreams projected into our waking consciousness. Let's wait and see. Nobody else is allowed to sleep or things can go very wrong. Okay. Guys. Oh. Goodness gracious. Is that one of the Dark Riders? Is that the... I don't know. It worked. You saw that, right? Of course he's having nightmares all the time. When he's dreaming about being kidnapped by girls, she didn't look very nice at all. Quite threatening, actually. Of course he can't sleep. James, are you okay? Now I'm wide awake. What did I dream about? A white-haired and white-dressed girl who kidnapped me and threatened me? Scary. Wait now. Nope, I can't remember it. It's like it's been erased from my memory and this still feels like somewhat familiar. Alex, do you know something about this? You look thoughtful. What do you know? Yes, little brother, I remember it well and I wish I didn't. The girl you're having nightmares about is called... Yes, it is a Dark Rider. The girl you're having nightmares about is called Katja, and she's a hateful and evil spirit with one foot in our world and another in another world called Pandora. She kidnapped you years ago and wanted me and my horse in exchange for whatever obscure reason. You don't remember? Strange. I beat her in a race, and with a promise and an ancient codex, she was forced away from our world, and you were separated. Spared. You were spared. I'm surprised you don't remember. Maybe you blocked it from your mind just as well, I guess. Katja. Wow. If she's back, then she could be the fourth Dark Rider? Why can't I read? If she's back, then could she be the fourth Dark Rider? This might be the beginning of the end for all of us. Now. Let's not get dramatic here. Scary. What does this mean for me? We're not talking about you. The question is rather how this affects us. Exactly. Except for the fact that the whole world is in danger, and this is really nothing you need to worry about, dear little James. Don't worry about it, we'll take care of this. Sorry, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Definitely. Just imagine if Mr. Sands and his evil friends have somehow managed to get Katja back in our world again. Imagine if Katja is now their fourth Dark Rider. If it's true, they're far ahead of us. What a terrible thought. What should we do? Why is this all up to me? Hello, it's me you're supposed to be helping. Now, have you forgotten? I have a huge problem of epic proportions. I need these nightmares to stop. Now, girls, Mrs. Holsworth, what are we gonna do? Okay, let's back it up. Your sister just told you the whole world could be in danger, and you're worried about yourself? It's a little selfish if you ask. Oh my gosh, it's a little selfish if you ask me. I prepared a solution for you, James. Don't worry. James, you can't listen while I give Zari some instructions, so put those turnips back in your ears while I talk to Zari. Here's what we'll do. We'll scare the nightmare out of his subconscious by giving him a real scare of our own. He might forget some other stuff too if we scare him well enough. But a little loss isn't such a big deal. Listen up. Take this sheet and dress up as a ghost to scare him. Ride to the Damascus mine and hide just inside the mine on the left. Meanwhile, I can hypnotize James a bit and convince him to visit the mine. What is going on? When he comes in, you jump out and give him a proper scare. If this works, the old memory should be scared right out of his subconscious mind, and his nightmares should stop. Do you understand the plan? Get yourself to the mine and scare the unsuspecting James. Good luck. Just don't get scared yourself now. What are we doing right now? I don't really care about James at the moment. Okay. Oh, James. Oh, wait, no. I'm not saying anything. I'm a ghost. Oh. Don't spoil this surprise. Boo. That's actually kind of scary. Are you scared? Was that you? If I was scared? Ah, not really. Nah, that was nothing. Who's afraid of ghosts anyways? Why are you wearing a costume in the mine? Part of a cure for my nightmares? Eh? What nightmares? So I'm cured, okay? Oh, wow. So I'm cured now? Okay, that sounds good. I actually feel like a huge weight has been taken off my shoulders. I feel more at peace than I've ever felt before. Weird. I want to thank you, Zari. I'm going back to Fort Pinta. Please tell Miss Holsworth that I appreciate all her help. I just had to scare the living daylights out of you. Blink. Maybe once I finish this quest, I'll be able to go back to the other quest. He got so frightened he got the hiccups, and he seems a little confused. Perfect. Then he should be cured for the time being. The ghost sheet was scary, wasn't it? Maybe you can borrow it again some other time. Maybe for next Halloween. Who knows? Let's recap. Oh my gosh. If it's true that Katja is back, and she's the fourth Dark Rider of Dark Core, then we are really in trouble, Zari. And I have a feeling she's back. Why else would James suddenly start dreaming about her? We really need to keep our eyes open now, Zari. These are strange and dangerous times here on Jorvik, but that's nothing new. Darkness is building up, and the clouds are thickening faster than ever before. We'll be ready to fight back when the time comes. I only wish we could get started right away, but the druids need their time to get ready too. See you again soon, Zari. I think it would be best if we tell the Keepers of Aideen that we suspect that Katja has managed to push back into our world. Our suspicion is based solely on James's nightmare, which might be a coincidence, but is far too serious for us to ignore. Ride over to Elizabeth and tell her about our suspicions. Why can't you? I could be busy. I am very busy. Many people want to talk to me. I'm just that popular. I'm the new girl on the block and everyone loves me. So, I'm back. Elizabeth. Katja? That sounds terrible. We really want nothing to do with her. If she is, as you say, truly back in this world and has become Dark Core's fourth Dark Rider, is an absolute disaster for us. We need to return to Dark Core headquarters to find out more and see if Katja has really returned. I bet you weren't expecting to see me or hear from me. Well, that's because this video is actually really long. I still have 40 minutes left to edit. So believe it or not, this is gonna be split up into parts. I feel like one of those really mean TikTokers, but it's gotta happen. So I'm gonna leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. But you guys have probably already played this part before. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.